What? So legit, like just came out.
Hate seeing ads? Here's how to get rid of them or get paid to see them. Do you know how much of the content you see on a daily basis are actually ads? That's an ad. That's an ad. Yep, all ads.
As the highest earning player in all of Chapter 6, a very dominant start to some big names. We saw other big names doing well like Peterbot, but we unfortunately saw some really big names like Click struggling to even make finals. I also want to talk about what's going on with Simple Edit, why it's not in competitive, and why I think potentially Epic doesn't want it in competitive because it's too good. There's a lot to talk about. Let's jump into it. Are you trying to improve at Fortnite, but you just don't know where to begin? You're watching YouTube guides, you're practicing your mechanics, but you just don't know what's going wrong. Well, that's where the sponsor of today's video, Blitz, comes in. All you have to do is download the Blitz app and run it on the background of your PC. It'll break down all of your stats like damage done, damage taken, headshot ratio, and it'll even do this per weapon, so you can figure out which weapons you need to improve on. Not only that, it'll then compare it to other players of different ranks or even the pros, so you really know what you need to work on. It also has a bunch of useful tools like finding the best drop spot. We have a whole bunch of new updates coming out, and when the map changes, you might not know where's the best new drop. There might be a new chest, a new location. That's where Blitz comes in. You can check where all of this loot is and try to figure out the best loot path. Maybe you're a little bit further down the line in progression. You're playing in tournaments and you're worrying about Storm Surge. Blitz can even keep track of how much damage you and your teammate have done, so you can keep track of how you're looking on Storm Surge. You can even see your teammates' loadouts if you need to figure out how many meds they're carrying, or you're a little bit panicked in endgame and you need to know if they have a med kit. Blitz will also work on a whole bunch of your other favorite games like Deadlock, Apex Legends, and Valorant. Download the Blitz desktop app for PC, try it out using my link in the description down below. Let's kick off with the announcement from Epic that's upset a lot of players. So if you haven't been paying attention, if you want to compete in prize money tournaments now, you have to have played at least 14 different tournaments in the last 180 days. This is to try to get rid of all the cheaters who are just buying new accounts after they get banned, rage hacking in tournaments, getting banned, and buying a new account and doing it again. Now you have much higher restrictions to be able to play in tournaments. Fortnite has taken this even further. Previously, they said on Twitter that if you played a tournament on multiple regions, this would count. So most players were just planning on playing one game of the Ranked Cup on EU, one game of Ranked Cup on NA, Brazil, Asia, etc. And then you would get 14 events in a couple days. They have now come out and said that playing multiple tournaments of the same tournament on different regions will not count. You can only play the tournament on one region to count towards your 14, which means even with the 4 or 5 rank cups we have every single week and the OG cups, it's going to take you 2.5 weeks of playing all those tournaments before you can start playing for prize money. And why this has upset a lot of people is it means you're going to miss the FNCS trial, which is the biggest tournament to get your division to then be able to play for money. The solo cups, the solo cash cups, each week you only need gold rank to play in them, but you need these 14 events. However, divisional cups, if you want to play for money, you need Division 1, which if you miss the FNCS trial, you're now going to go from Division 3 to Division 2 to Division 1. So if you haven't played any tournaments in the last 6 months, you basically are starting from the lowest division and you can't even play those tournaments until you play 14 tournaments. Then you can play to get to Division 2 to Division 1. And I understand why that's so frustrating to people, especially a lot of NA West players who quit because their ping was so high, but now they're getting their region back, they want to compete. This is frustrating, I understand it, but I think it is the right decision from Epic Games overall. Like everything, I really wish Epic had made this decision earlier or communicated things earlier, and it would have dodged a lot of this hassle, but to try to keep the game alive right now and try to get rid of this massive cheater issue, it's just a necessary evil. And also, I understand the frustration of players who haven't been playing, but Fortnite is obviously going to cater competitive and rules to the players that have been playing the game. If you haven't played in the last 180 days, it's kind of hard for Epic to cater to you when you haven't been playing the game. They obviously want to cater to their player base that has actually been competing and keeping the game alive. So it's an unfortunate situation. I wanted to try to explain it for those of you guys who don't know. If you really want to play tournaments, your best bet right now is if you have a PlayStation, make sure you play the PlayStation Cup. Make sure you play every ranked cup. You only have to play one game. As long as you compete in the tournament, that is all you need. You don't have to place. A lot of people are saying you need to get top 10,000. That is not true. Top 10,000 only puts you on the Fortnite Tracker events leaderboard. That has nothing to do with Fortnite's in-game leaderboard. As long as you play one tournament in each separate ranked cup, that will count. So good luck getting your tournaments up. Hopefully, once you now get into playing Cash Cup tournaments, you'll enjoy it way more because there's not cheaters running around ruining everything. If you haven't been playing tournaments for the last 6 months, you probably don't realize just how bad it got with the cheaters. If you did, I feel like you definitely understand more why Fortnite has to do this. But again, this is another, in my opinion, good change from Epic in the long run. This is going to be so good for Fortnite competitive in the long run, and in 2 weeks time, once everyone's played their tournaments, no one's even going to remember or talk about this. It really is phenomenal for the future of Fortnite. Look at it this way. If a cheater now gets banned from playing a tournament, they won't be able to play for money because the opens and finals are a day apart. So they play opens, they get caught cheating, they get banned. They now can't play the finals of that tournament. The teammates they played with get a 28-day ban as well. They now need to try to find a new account that's level 350 that's played 14 events in the last 180 days. Then they need to try to not get banned again. If they do, then they're gone. You see how much better this system's gonna be than the old system where people just played on an account, cheated, made finals, hopefully got banned before finals because it started 2 hours later, played finals, then got banned, and then just went and bought a new account and did it again, all over again. These extra requirements, as much as they are unfortunate for the average player, they are necessary right now.
PlayStation.
I'm Aaron Judge. Sport for life. Champ Sports.
Something that Fortnite did mess up on, I believe, I hope they messed up on, was turning fire on in competitive. We now have fire being re-enabled in competitive, which is a little bit scary when we have the fire Oni mask in the game. I think this is a mistake because last time fire was in the game, it massively tanked server performance. It put so much pressure on the server to render the fire and all the builds breaking and everything that does in a stacked competitive game. So I'm guessing this is a mistake. Now, another thing that also looks like it might be a mistake that a lot of you would be happy about are the new simple edits. Now, the new simple edits, I thought they were going to be terrible. They're actually looking pretty insane. There are players getting extremely good on them. I have a video on my React channel showing off how insane they are, but they aren't on in competitive right now. And I thought that makes sense. You know, Fortnite knows that they've stated in the blog post, it's a way for, you know, bad players to get better so they can enjoy the game more, but it's not meant to be a mechanic that's used by really good players to make them even better. That's not the point of them. So it made sense to leave them out of competitive. So it's really just something you can use in pubs or maybe ranked to be a little bit better, but you're not going to see people getting full piece with simple edits in grand finals. But after talking to Assyrian, the people over at Assyrian who can run all the game files, they said it actually looks like it's potentially a bug and it is meant to be in competitive. I'm not sure how I feel about this because simple edits by definition from Epic themselves lowers the skill ceiling of the game. It makes it easier for players who haven't put as much time into the game to get far better, to then get better than players who have spent a bunch of time. I still do ultimately think the best of the best, like Peterbot Bolt level mechanics, even without simple edits, will always be the best. There's too many letdowns with simple edits to get that good. However, simple edits can make your edits really, really good, really, really quickly, especially if you're on controller. Because one of the biggest drawbacks of simple edits is the lack of scroll wheel reset or how much slower it is, but on controller, you don't have that anyway. There's still a few downsides of like all of the edits are really wide open edits, so quite often you will take a lot of damage back. You can't do certain edits like right window edits to be able to get safe right hands. You can't peek through cones. There's a few different things that you can't do with simple edits, but for how quickly you can pick them up and get really good at them, honestly, I was playing around them for like 15 minutes and already I was starting to feel crazy. They are really, really solid. So I don't know what Epic's going to do with this. Maybe they do want to keep them out of competitive and Assyrian has interpreted it wrong, or maybe Epic's going to do something about it. I feel like if they wanted them in competitive, they probably would have fixed it by now and turned them on. I think they themselves are trying to evaluate and figure out whether simple edits are a good idea at all, because some people are saying they should just remove it from the game entirely, and all the people who are spending all this time practicing it are just going to be wasting their time. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Now, we had our first official in-game Fortnite tournament, and we had some big names showing up very big from the start. We had Mr. Savage, Mongraal, and Panzer not only qualify in style, they easily qualified, winning their last game. They went on to win the first game of the finals, meaning Mongraal, Savage, and now Panzer are the first official earners of all of Chapter 6. We are going into Chapter 6, and not only Mr. Savage, but Mongraal are still very relevant competitive names. This was super exciting to see after a pretty disappointing OG season. Didn't go too well. Mongraal and Savage are playing alongside Twy. I don't really want to say this is Twy's fault. I feel like all three of them, or at least Mongraal and Savage, weren't really grinding as hard as they normally would. Since Chapter 6 has started, Mongraal has been locked in. Savage is looking phenomenal alongside Panzer, who you maybe haven't heard about. He's a Russian player. He's extremely good. He actually did the most amount of damage in EU Opens of any player in the tournament, and they went on to win the first game of finals. Unfortunately, they didn't have the same success in the next few games. They're currently getting contested at the Bird. They won 3 times on spawn while being contested, and then game 4, the team contested them ended up leaving, but their biggest issue wasn't actually the team dropping on them, it was Chicho's team. Chicho, Chap, and Tini were dropping in the PY next to him at the Forest. They pretty much would instantly key down, usually taking out either Mongraal or Savage or one of them. They'd have to spend their whole game in Storm trying to reboot, get back in the game. It was a bit of a nightmare, but the one game they instantly won on spawn, didn't get W keyed, they went on to win. And a bit of a spoiler alert for NA, Mr. Savage even went on to earn on NA as well, like 8 hours later. Mr. Savage is now officially the highest earning of any player in the world in Chapter 6. To round out EU, we had Pablo, Wingo, Kiro, and Bevies, Philip Monk, Firen, and Masiak, is it? And Ricky, Belusi, and Darky winning the other games. There were some big names missing. We had Tripper and Thomas HD and Frodoxy get a 6th, 3rd, 9th, and 2nd, playing phenomenally well, not getting a single win, but playing very, very consistently. We had Chap, Chicho, and Tini, who I talked about, King Savage every game. They got a 4th place, but there are other games they were going down a little bit earlier, especially after getting such good surge on Savage's team. We had iDrop, Trulex, and Tayson, who unfortunately didn't have the same consistency in finals. They got an 8th, 9th, and 4th, but they opened up the Opens with 3 wins in a row. So for those of you guys who are Tayson fans who've missed seeing him do well, he is very much back. And I know it's just Opens, but you got to remember, Eval Cup is only open to the best players who qualified in FNCS. This isn't just a regular Opens, it's already full of good top players from the start of the tournament. So it was really, really good. We did see Vidil, Queasy, and Pixie, a brand new trio, struggle a little bit as well. I'm sad to see Queasy struggling so much after doing so well, winning the first trio Cash Cup, but I do think that trio has a lot of potential. Queasy also qualified for NA as well, so he is fully locked in and grinding multiple regions, but couldn't find the success on EU. We were also missing some big names from EU finals. Vico's team didn't make it, Mustache didn't make it, Rezon didn't make it. This meta is really fun. I'm really enjoying it, but these assault rifles are absolute lasers. It's really, really hard to find consistency every single game when you're getting absolutely destroyed. Some teams are doing it, some teams not so much yet. So unfortunately, some of the big names on EU didn't make finals, but I'm sure when they do, we'll get to see how finals shakes up with them as well. Moving on over to NA, I did spoil a little bit with the Art Skill, Mr. Savage, and Axe Force win, which is one of the weirdest trios I've ever seen. We're super happy to see them close out game 4. They also got a 4th place and 8th place in the finals as well. So it's like they just fluked one game from triple EU ping. They were doing really, really well at 6 a.m. for a lot of them. The other 3 wins went to none other than Ritual, Cold, and Peterbot, to be expected. Peterbot's team actually having a bit of a thorn in their side from another EU team. We actually had Veno, Pink, and Nebs, the British boys, landing kind of on them. They're landing on the mountain next to Brutal Boxcars, which was kind of, you know, it was messing up Peterbot's loot pathing a little bit. They did come out game 1 with a 14 kill win to bring it home, so it didn't mess them up too much. They also got a 6th and a 4th on the day before getting a 25th. Their 25th game was them just going fully aggressive for high ground. That just didn't, sorry, they went down in mid game. Their other games, they went fully aggressive for high ground. Another team challenged them. It got a little bit messy. High ground right now is very, very messy with these Void Oni masks. It is pretty much just like Shockwave season, teams flying up, taking it, fighting over it. A lot of times the games are actually being won by the teams on low and mid ground who can just stay out of the chaos and then late take it. We had Rapid, Poyo, and Bolts. Whenever we talk about Peterbot's team, we're always talking about Rapid, Poyo, and Bolts. They managed to win the 3rd game, but they also got a 2nd, 5th, and 6th. So their match history right now, probably the most consistent trio in the world, doing very, very well in this new meta. Batman, Booga, Mason, Yomzo, in my opinion, the most underrated trio in the world, winning so many Opens, tournaments, qualifying for everything, doing really well in finals, and still a lot of people aren't talking about them. 4 Elim 7th, 5 Elim win, 5 Elim 9th, 5 Elim 3rd. Really consistent. And then we had some big names not get a win but do really well. Reet, Booga, and Threats getting 2 5th places. We had Aviv, Skittles, and Chimp doing really well in the OG season at the end of last chapter, also getting 2 4th place as well. Aegis, Acorn, and Kanata not finding the success we would have hoped for. They didn't get a single top 10 in the finals, but did really well in opens, still looked solid, just couldn't pull it together in the finals. You'll probably notice we are missing some big names here like Clicks, Rise played alongside Epic Whale because Muzz is currently traveling back to NA. They didn't do really well, but again, Epic Whale is about to start competing on NA West. He was just filling in for a bit of fun. Once we get to see Clicks, Rise, and Muzz, the actual trio competing together, then we can start to judge and see how things are looking. But it was an unfortunate performance for Clicks, who's struggling to get
And welcome back to this U.S. Open office plan.
Miller just lobbed a message way over Jones's head using some...
Okay, Chains, welcome to your first day at Jim Jordan's. These are our new product, Bieber Bites. Just smile and remember.
The customer is always right.
Okay, yeah, nah, I could do that.
All right, I'll leave you to it.
Okay, yeah. Hey, sir,
Hey
what can
there, can I get some Bieber Bites?
Yeah, how many?
Right. How about this? Hey, let me get a pack of Justin Bieber's balls.
Funny, yeah. How many you want?
Hey, let me get a pack of Bieber's sack.
Okay, yeah, how many, bro?
Hey, let me get a taste of Justin Bieber's wiener.
Back in my day, I used to work at a fast food place called Jim Jordan's. Now, for legal reasons, this is not Tim Hortons, okay? It has J's and shit. Like, they don't even look that similar, bruh. But honestly, working at Jim Jordan's, I felt like Johnny Sins, the way I'd put on my uniform and go to work just to get the soul sucked out of me, bruh. And instead of dealing with a bunch of fat asses, I'm dealing with a bunch of fat asses talking about...
Alright, so I ordered an extra large BLT with ranch, extra bacon, no veggies, and I only got 5 strips of bacon. I want a new one.
Okay, yeah. Where's the sandwich?
I ate it.
Of course you did, bruh. Like, you do not need more food. I don't think your arteries could compensate for any more bacon.
No. My doctor said I'm in shape.
I mean, yeah, bro, you're in the shape of a circle. I mean, I don't even know how you made it through the door. Oh, shit, damn. Now, believe it or not, I was a Jim Jordan's Hall of Fame employee. Shit, I was the best in that whole goddamn establishment, bruh. And no, it's not because I was the sexiest, hardest working, strongest, most intelligent dude they'd ever seen. It's because everyone else was ass, bruh. On the drive-thru, we had the Indian homie Dil Preet, and the only English he knew was the Jim Jordan's menu, bruh.
Welcome to Jim Jordan's. What can I get for you?
Hey, just give me a moment.
I give you donut.
No, I need time to think.
You need chai, tea, drink.
No. Can you wait or not?
Okay. 1 tater tot.
No. Wait.
You want 8?
No. Okay, stop it. You know what?
Okay. Chocolate donut.
Then over making the food, we had this sweet 83-year-old lady, Linda, who was 20 years too old to be doing this shit.
Okay, Chains, here's the cheese bagel.
Thank you, Linda. But, yeah, this is the 9th cheese bagel you've given me in 20 minutes.
Oh my good gracious, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, what's that? Oh, cheese bagel coming right up.
And over working the counter, we had Sebastian. Now, don't get me wrong, Sebastian was a really nice guy, but... He had a little hint of the tism, you know, no, he had a lot of the tism. Like, it was more like the tism had a hint of Sebastian, which is cool, of course, but it did mean that he would absolutely yap at every single customer who came in the store. Shit, I'll never forget this one time a girl came in the store and just ordered a muffin, like,
welcome to Jimmy's, what can I get for you?
Hey, can I just get a fruit explosion muffin? Can you guess what Sebastian said next, bruh? Maybe your total is 175? Cash or card? For here or to go? None of the above, bruh. The sentence that came out of this motherfucker's mouth was...
A food explosion muffin?
Yes, please.
That sounds an awful lot like a hate crime to me.
Yeah, can I get my muffin, please?
Do you get it?
Yeah,
you get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, listen. It's like,
you really don't need to explain.
Fruit explosion, okay?
Sir,
it's like if you took a bunch of gay people.
So that's Sebastian. And over on drinks, we had this dumbass 15-year-old who's always spilling and shit. That was me. Yeah, that was me. I was ass too, but like I was still the best by default though. So the point is, our Jim Jordan's crew was looking like a group of clumsy villains from a Disney movie. But just because we were all really ass at our jobs doesn't mean we were useless. Because if there's one thing we knew how to do, it was making people's days. even worse than they already were. You pull up to our drive-thru all happy, just wanting a small coffee? Shit, you're leaving with a small hot tea and some suppressed anger you'll probably bring home and let out on your wife and children. You pull up to our drive-thru just wanting a breakfast sandwich? You're leaving with nothing because we ran out of eggs and cheese and bread and the breakfast and the sandwich. You pull up to our drive-thru pissed off, complaining about how there's not enough mayo in your wrap? Bro, you're leaving with a wrap filled with super special secret Sebastian sauce. So I'm sure you could probably tell, but we had to do a lot of customer service and talk our way out of a lot of mistakes. And by we, I mean me, bruh. I was the designated customer service dude, because before it was me, it was Dilpreet, and that shit would usually go something like, "Hey, I just took a bite out of my chicken wrap, and it literally tastes like someone busted a nut in that shit."
A nut?
Yes, someone busted a nut in my goddamn food.
You want a donut?
No!
And then before Dilpreet, it was Linda.
Hey, I just took a bite out of my chicken wrap, and it literally tastes like someone busted a nut in that shit.
Oh my heavens, that's horrible. I'm sorry, I'll get you a refund right away.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello. Welcome to Jim Jordan's. What can I get for you?
God damn it.
And before Linda, it was Sebastian.
Hey, I just took a bite out of my chicken wrap, and it literally tastes like someone busted a nut in that shit.
Oh yeah, that was me.
Now, of course, our elite Jim Jordan's crew had a manager.
Meet the Ninja Turtles in Hero Wars. The legendary RPG Hero Wars welcomes new
Magnus. Now, Magnus was strict as hell, but she would only show up like once a month. But whenever she did show up, she was running this Jim Jordan's like it was the military or some shit. Because usually I'd be 54 minutes into my 30-minute break playing Clash Royale. But when Magnus was there, bruh, shit, I'd clock into my break, make eye contact with her, shit my pants, and then clock right back out. She was so intimidating that whenever she would show up, I would never spill a drink. Sebastian used real mayo. Dilpreet spoke fluent English, and Linda would be so stressed out she'd forget to forget. She was running this place so much like the military, she had my ass waking up at 4:30 every day. And when Magnus was teaching me to do customer service, she really loved to say,
"The customer is always right."
So of course I listened, but it was low-key a crazy statement, cause honestly, the customer is never right, bro. It doesn't even matter what we're talking about. It could be like, "Hey, how you doing?" "Hey, I'm doing good, can't complain. I mean, it's a nice sunny day outside and all." Damn, this chicken wrap is good as hell. I am 100% sure nobody busted a nut in this. And I don't know about you, but I personally have never complained about my fast food order ever. I usually just get my order, check the bag, realize instead of a Big Mac, they gave me a McChicken with a bite taken out of it, cut my losses, and I keep it pushing. But some of these motherfuckers in the Jim Jordan's drive-thru come in like you just murdered their entire family and then took a shit in their coffee. Oh shit.
Hey you, there's not enough sugar in my fucking coffee.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry about that. Do you want me to add more sugar in?
No, this is unbelievable.
Now, I swear these angry customers love to throw around the word unbelievable. But I'm not gonna lie, we forgot to put sugar in your coffee. It's pretty fucking believable, bruh. I mean, look at the staff. We're getting paid minimum wage. The guy who took your order doesn't speak English. The guy who made your order's a 15-year-old running off 2 hours of sleep. And the rest of our staff is playing fucking patty cake. You're lucky we even had enough brain cells to get you the coffee. And I'm gonna be honest, it was a blessing that I was broke as shit and really needed that job, because if I didn't, I would have crashed out for sure.
Hey, some dumbass forgot to put cheese in my fucking grilled cheese.
Oh, hell no. Yo, Linda, you hear this ungrateful piece of shit?
Oh, hell no. You keep running your mouth, I'm about to grill your cheese, bitch.
What the fuck is your old ass gonna do?
not talk shit about Linda.
Like that, and I busted in your sandwich last week.
Wait, what? I'm not gonna lie, I think everybody wants to be cool. Like, being cool is just like it's just cool, bro. Like, there's nothing like it. And I know some of y'all are thinking, Chains, with all due respect, bro, how do you know what it's like to be cool? And my answer to that is just look at me, bro. I fucking don't, okay? But I do know someone who is cool. He's a certified cool guy, and his name is Bob. Now, what makes Bob so cool? Is it the sunglasses? Is it the sexy ass face? No. Tell him the answer, Bob. He doesn't talk. The answer is Bob doesn't talk. And a crucial role in being cool is the element of mystery. Now, it's interesting.
January. Ranked quest. I'm gonna restart my phone for a second, alright? I'm gonna restart my phone. Real quick. That kind of looks cool. Yeah, I would never. You know what I just thought? Okay, it should work now. I restarted my phone.
My brain is not used to being able to just walk through everything. Easy and smooth too. Yeah, okay, this might be problematic. Let's try it with a stair. Let's see with a stair. Like this is the hard, like this is like one of the hardest things here, right? A coordinator on a stair. I've got a delay on the stairs. I can still do it even with the delay.
Did it? Yeah. What? Yeah, girl, come here. Hey. What? Huh? What? It's called Eternal Love. I probably got Christmas here and everything. Holy crap, bro. Let me guess, take Nora out.
Look at her face, she's looking at the window. And I told her it's gonna snow and she started pawing at me fast.
When is it gonna snow?
What?
When is it gonna snow?
I don't know, it says after 5, but mommy says it looks like it might.
It says 4.
What?
It says 4. I'll take her at 2. And then mom can make my lunch at that time. So then I get.
See, why can't you take her now?
Because I'm like. So it hasn't been like 2 hours. Why do I have to take her out every hour and a half? Makes no sense. What? Okay, I'll do him. No, something. Hey!
Blasphemy against the Holy Spirit means I have played so many games with God that I've reached the point where my heart is so hard. I never hear the voice of God. I am not sorry for the wrong that I've done. Therefore, the only people who blaspheme the Holy Spirit are those who could give a rip. They're totally unconcerned because they're totally dead towards God in their spirit. Pharaoh 6 times hardened his heart. Then we read the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart. When you take the first 6 times out, you're thinking, what? The Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart? What does that mean? No, Pharaoh hardened his heart. And I can do that. We all can do that. But if a person has any desire at all to say, Lord, forgive me, of course the Lord forgives them. It's only those who have no desire to ask for forgiveness who have possibly committed that sin.
Blaspheming the Holy Spirit, I would relate to Romans chapter 1. Paul talks about how eventually God gave them over to their own desires. So blasphemy of the Holy Spirit is not I'm driving down the Merritt and all of a sudden I get into this incredible road rage and I curse at somebody or I curse at God and that are the last words on my lips and I die in this road rage. So it's a sin I'm committing at the end of my life, so obviously it's going to send me to hell. No, nothing to do with that. Blasphemy of the Holy Spirit is deciding on my own volition. It's like Pharaoh, to be honest, that's another example. Hardening my own heart, and then eventually God hardens my heart. So it's, I'm going to live any old way I want to, Romans chapter 1, and then God gives me over to my own desires. And so it's not a specific act. It's instead, it's grieving the Holy Spirit, living in line with the flesh, not the Spirit. So you're living in line with the Spirit, going out and praying the Spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness,
stuff.
What do you mean stuff?
For this.
Gaming stuff?
Yeah.
Alright, we need to maybe tone down the spending a little bit.
Okay.
Yes.
You still there? Alright. Good. So I'm saying, yeah, no, my Streamlive thing is for my streams. She doesn't even know about it. She doesn't even know about it. I have my mom about the whole thing I do. You know what's really funny? Is that like publicly my mic collects everything. So if it's in a 5 to 6 feet distance, you can hear her voice and what she yells. For some reason my thing was bent. Yeah, but that's crazy. I don't get why he does that. Like, why would you wanna, you know? No, I'm one to try, right? But I'm one to like try my hardest to get it to work. But once you break up, I don't. That's fucked up. See, I'm one to like, once I'm with someone, I'll try to like, you know. But like once you it's like, what are you gonna do? Yeah, because you got into the argument, right? Then Andrew goes, I started the argument. And I was like, no you didn't, shut up. You guys bitched about the entire night for a reason. You don't know what you're talking about, Eric. Nah, but I think I do. You genuinely think, oh, she has a job. Okay. Andrew says that she has a job. Hear the full side. So how's the... Why is it not working? I don't get it. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. You good? Oh, you are. Alright. What do you mean you have to wake up early tomorrow? Well, I gotta go to work tomorrow early anyway. Yep. You gotta deal with that Yeah, but isn't that cool? So apparently what they do with it is they knock it like down or something, or they don't knock it down because there's that, but there's certain stuff, and they look at it and I think they like scan each letter, each word, and then they put it into like diamond form, and then they put it into the into that little triangle thing or diamond shaped thing, and then because it's not like the actual Bible. They scan the words and they put it into a form of it. No, it's the entire Bible. It's just they scanned it. They scanned the entire Bible, all the words, right? And they put all the words into like kind of diamond. You can look into the words of it. That's the thing. The whole Bible's there, right? It's just there's supposedly from different angles you see different words. So it's all there. It's just it's like, you have to like it's not that bad though, it's pretty nice. Would you consider it a nice $1,000 better be nice. What gold? So which one? Gold or diamond? I mean gold and diamond, or just gold? They're literally the same price. Yeah. So I think they're the same price. Let me see. I saved the. Yeah. Oh, that's in the Battle Pass. You want it? How far? I have it here. I can bring it here. Now, let's see how far you need to go to get it. Oh! Yeah. Why? You know how much the Battle Pass costs? $7.99. It's cheaper than some of the stuff I buy you at Brookhaven. It's very, very cheap. Yeah, I'm looking at how much it costs. How much the other one costs. In the heart one, right? The internal love. Alright. So this is like, there's one that's like gold and diamonds, right? 14. There's white gold and there's normal gold. Which one are you into? Okay, normal gold, 1,149. Alright? And then the other one is, damn, that's a lot because of the fucking diamonds. Oh, the other one's not even, the material is silver. The planting is 18k gold. The material for the other one is 14k gold and diamond. That's why there's like a $700 difference. That's why. So I don't care, that's not that bad. That's like, I would get it. Yeah, that would probably be like a 1 year thing, you know what I mean? Because it's like, don't have to go that far. That's just, you don't have to. I believe guys should spend more than girls either way, so. It's that bad? Yeah. What can you do? I don't know how your brother just obeys everything and that. Yeah, but that's kinda cool though. The internal love bracelet, the internal love bracelet is a beautiful piece that symbolizes infinite love and compassion. It contains, I don't know. It contains the entire Holy Bible as a reminder of your faith. The best-selling design made with pure 14K gold and diamonds. Then you can get a gift probably like Friday got you that everyone can feel it. Yeah, but that person has a real thing. I don't know if you have 50 for them reason. I don't know. Okay, so what it looks like is, yeah, the diamond, yeah, but the 14K gold diamond is the material of it. And then the one that says the platinum is 925 sterling silver, which you don't like silver. Yeah, one's white gold and normal. So it's a brag on your part then? So it's a brag? Oh, I have real gold. Is that why? You like rose gold or no? Well, what's the three colors that you like? What's the three colors that you like? How much do you think a ring should be? Your personal opinion. Like how much do you think a ring should be in your personal opinion? No, like the ring. You think that much? I feel like it depends on how. I I guess it is because it's something that you only wear once. I guess. Really? Sheesh. Whoa. Was it Nick's mom? No shit, he makes $5,000 a year. He makes 6 figures. I'd buy that too if I could afford it. Hopefully it will. Really? For how long monthly payment? Is there? bracelet is 5 stars on every single review. What are you doing?
I'm just afraid, like, because sometimes we put estimates in, like, how do we never really know that they get updated to the right number.
Well, what are you watching? I thought you're done with anatomy. Enough time.
I don't want to touch the opening waterfall.
Trying to connect my controller. It's not working. The what? What are you talking about? Just send it to me. Why can't this shit fucking connect? controller's not connecting. I don't know. It just turns off for whatever reason. System. Did you send me something? Oh, I just got a notification. I did get you the boost, of course. I always get you what you want. I have to fix something. Hold on. Maybe I have to reconnect it. Yeah. Hold on, I need to reset this. You good? But like, why isn't it working? Okay. I thought it worked. Why won't this work? It's so stupid. I don't. Of course it won't. Oh, you got on? I didn't use this controller in a while. I'll let this shit charge. Clearly it's not working. Yeah, and that died, now that charged, and then I unconnected. Oh, I'm autistic. I'm severely autistic. What the? Like, so severely, it's not even a joke. Cause I plugged the wrong cord into the wrong thing. Hey. Actually, you're allowed to do that. 'Cause that was a dumb idea by me. Actually, you're allowed to. But okay, on the map, there's medallions. There's one in the Demon's Dojo. That one's hard to beat though. Oh, that's random. Oh, that's random. On the map, there'll be like a symbol of like some ninja dude, and you gotta go over there and fight him. Clearly, this isn't working. Alright, whatever. Fuck this. Fuck this controller. Apparently, it's not working. Where's my blue one? That's my old one. Oh my. Haven't used that in decades. What? Dad? You are for me. What? What? Wow. I'm not saying that. Lies. No, I'm not. Lies. What? I know, it's quite annoying. You can use this sword, you just... Worst part is there's no way to counter it when you play zero builds. There's nothing that can counter it when you play zero builds. Chicken out, what do you mean? I'm so confused. You're confusing me. What? What? This? You didn't do good? You didn't do good? Okay, Ivan. He's ignoring me, guys. She's ignoring me. You. Oh, there you go. I was like, you're ignoring me. Why does your brother wear this shit? Ugh. There's a cat. Ugh. Would that make it like a Friday? No, nothing. I'm thinking like, would a not that? Did you press that? That's an issue. That's an issue. And I need to get like phosphorus. That is. Spots.
Yeah.
You want a what? You cut out a few times, so I heard you say something like that. shit's annoying the fuck out of me. Still. Still can't connect to it. Maybe it's just an issue. Maybe I just need to charge it. Yeah, I just need to charge it. Hopefully. That was cute when you called me hubby though. Yeah. Have you seen the people that like have spent like only $900 on a wedding? And it looks like shit. It doesn't look like shit, but it doesn't last very long. So is it the more you spend on it? The more you spend on it, the more the longer it survives? Or like what's the deal with that? The more you spend on it, gonna charge a little bit. Maybe it'll work. If you fully charge it, you're supposed to plug it in, but you don't have to. If you plug it in to your PC, you'll be fine, it'll never die. But if you unplug it, it'll last like 2 to 3 days. I have multiple controllers. Your brother spends way too much on it. I wanna get you the fucking things that help me with aim, but like, you said you didn't want them. What? It didn't come? I'll check. The battle pass. Yeah, no, there's multiple. There's skins, backbones. Okay, I get it, it's fine. You get free V-Bucks out of this too. Yeah. You didn't know that? Yep. You get exactly 1,500 out of the battle pass. I should really. My new brothers. Hopefully he got it. No, he didn't. Of course he fucking didn't. Oh, I don't want to really short things you spent. You have 9 shoes here. Right now. You have 9 shoes. And Buddy is complaining that he doesn't want to get charged for got cat shoes. Yeah, he didn't get it on here. He got everything besides the shark one. To the math here, guys. 9,000 V-Bucks. Crazy. What does that equal to? Almost $100. Yeah, no, it's like 60. It's like 60. Like, what's the logic behind that? Yeah, I don't get it. think about it, it's free money. You got that. Nothing. I haven't played on this controller in about 3 years. So what your brother got you, right? Yeah, not mine. Mine is what you call you spend a little more. You get a really a week controller. So basically, it's all you can customize your whole controller. How sensitive you want the joysticks to be, how sensitive you want the joysticks. The trigger stoppers, which are basically if you press whatever it will shoot. So everything out how you can do it. Let's say I use mine. I'll run every time. So it stops at some point. I'll win every time no matter what. Like that's a really good switch. I'll win a gunshot with him no matter what. It doesn't matter. It's like if you ever click the mouse and how you click it, it's not in that place. You don't have to use a lot. Think of that, let's see, I need my other controller back. Oh! Please have it work. I just want it to connect. It's how big of a difference that split second would still be alive if I had my other one. Okay, it's on. But can it work? Does it work? I hate this. I hate this. I literally, this is so annoying. Okay. Why won't this connect? This is annoying me. This is so annoying me, it's not even a joke. Like, this is annoying me. Because I can't even connect it, and it normally connects. Like, it always connects. I don't know. It's not connecting. That's what I'm so confused about. That's what I'm so confused about. So you wait, and it's like, okay. Make sure your device is turned on, and then discover, select the device down below. Yeah, but it's not showing up. Like, why isn't this working? I really don't get it. Like, let's see if it works on my phone. Watch it not work on my phone. It's just so annoying, because I don't know. What is this, Xbox? Okay. Jesus. Might be low, and you can try replacing the battery by charging now, because I can't. I might have to restart it. Are you dead serious? Hold on. Do I have to restart it? Are you dead serious? I'm restarting it because for some reason